orange juice on your flamboyant bear teddy bear ass that I was square root to the 49 of 5th. So when I was walking down the 6th Street in New York, there was like this guy. He was selling pomegranate juice, and I was like, "Why are you selling pomegranate juice on Baltimore?" So then, when I went to the Baltimore Ravens, they were croaking, and the croakings from Final Fantasy VII were actually from Mass Effect. So the Mass Effect dehybernated Kajella juice was just like, son, I can't deflate the orange juice that is inside your left kneecap. And because of that, the Fifth Amendment was not amended. So Thomas Jefferson took out his lightsaber. He was like, yo, screw you guys. I'm becoming president of Hawaii though. So when he went to Hawaii, he was collaborating with his Mass Effect collaborants. And that's when he pulled out the Dapper Man. And he was like, Slender Man, why don't you show your shoe shine anymore? And he was like, hey yo son, I know what's good in the neighborhood. So then they went to Applebee's together. They went to Applebee's, that's what I meant to say, because if you don't say Applebee's correctly, then you're just saying apple geese. And apple geese is a combination of geese and apples. And apple geese, they just don't eat apples the way that pineapples divide the Sasquatch. So, when you go to Monday, but you forget Tuesday, then you remember what yesterday was before tomorrow. So, anyways, the moral of the story is that when you're painting an orange juice flamboyant triangle face, that you need to use the red color instead of the tangerine one. Because if you use tangerine in your orange juice though, it's nasty. It's just plain nasty. Alright? Like the flow when Will Smith sings that song to Mariah Carey about babies don't fly no more because I shot him in the elbow. Then they're just like, yo, man queen, man queen, man queen, oh man queen, man queen. So I went to the Tyrannosaurus Rex and he was like, brush my teeth, son, brush my teeth, because my teeth have a cavity. So then he went to the dentist and he was like, son, why do I have all these tangerine cavities? And he was like, hey Yodo, why didn't you go to the rave? So he went to the rave and he sprayed Febreze on their fabric, because the fabric softener of that teddy bear, what's his name though? What's his name? It's oh man, is it Freddy Krueger?
Maybe. Yes.
What's the fabric softener teddy bear?
Oh, Snuggle.
Snuggle. So when he went to Snuggle, he went to go sell his man juice. You know what I'm saying? You know what his man juice is? His man juice is all over the place, and he's like, hey yo son, I was with this girl and she was sucking my junk and she just couldn't help but explode on my face. So then when I went to yesterday, that was when Jimmy Carlisle, he was like, I never been to Manchester before. That's when David Tennant was like, let me get out my TARDIS because my sonic screwdriver won't deflate properly. So then Rose Tyler was like, nuh-uh, and then Martha Stewart was like, let's bake a cake, son. So they were baking a cake with this fork, right? This fork had 3 prongs. Only 3 prongs. And that prong was used for my school report. So when I was reporting to my teacher, Mr. Hanays, it rhymes with mayonnaise, he was like, why didn't I bring my breakfast cereal? Because Kix is actually a band and not a breakfast cereal. So when he was eating his cereal, he was like, where's my spoon? Because if I only forgot what tomorrow pretended because of Harry Potter didn't brush my teeth this morning, because I paid him to. I paid him $20 to brush my teeth because I just couldn't do it by myself anymore, cause I was just Sasquatching, and that's when I went to go pop a squat, and when I popped a squat, that's when Little Caesars was like pizza pizza, and when I just took a pizza and I just rubbed it all over my face, all over my face. You know what I'm saying? You rubbed it all over your face like a salad bar. It was just like, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it. So the balloons, you see these balloons up here, they're related to the story that I'm telling you, okay? They're related to the story. So you know Worcestershire sauce? I don't even know what that's used for. Because when I was brushing my teeth the other day, Chimchar was not related to Charmander, as Bulbasaur was related to Morgan Freeman's left shoe. So when I was opening the backpack with the zipper, that's when Ted, you know what I'm saying, he realized that he couldn't fly without Slim Jim. Because the Slim Jim had so much spices in it that it was green. And when the green just ran all over the place, he was like, I can't take this anymore. The chlorine is in my hair, and it's just wrinkling everything. How am I supposed to iron my shirt tomorrow? How am I supposed to iron my shirt? And then, that's when he took out his 95 jeans, and he put them on at the same time. I don't know how he put on his 95 jeans, but it was just like a tarantula. Because the tarantula was weaving its web the other day, because I saw it, because it was tomorrow. And that's when he took it out in the Big Bang Theory, because of Sheldon, and he was like, Penny, 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 because he knocked 3 times. Only 3 times! Why? Why only? Don't bang on the bed? Because that's what Manchester was swimming through the badonkadonk that I just couldn't touch because it was so big. It was so big. I was just like, hey yo baby, can I touch your badonkadonk? And she was like, no, I can't touch my badonkadonk because it's so big. And if you've seen my arms are the size of a T-Rex. And that's when Chimney Chiru, and I was singing my song, and supercalifragilistic, I wish I had a wish upon a star, so I spindled my sheep in the big city because Courage was a cowardly dog, and I just couldn't Dexter's Laboratory anymore because Nick, just Coolio because Gangster's Paradise. And because you're a gangster though, you just can't put on your socks anymore. And that's when he started slapping them hoes though. And then, when he was washing the ceiling tiles, he realized that, you know, if I divide my bacon by 2, then I'll have all of the Wizard of Oz that I can watch. So, then when the Tin Man was washing his rust off of his crust because he had a stank old booty, he just couldn't believe it. He just couldn't believe it. That's why George Washington chopped off the cherry tree, because Ben Franklin diffused the lightning in the sky and shined bright like a diamond, just like Rihanna.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's a true story. It's true facts. It's true facts. Because I live in Fairfax. Because I have a wax Tic Tacs. And because I use my Tic Tac on Sarah McLachlan, that means I can't watch her commercials anymore. Because if I watch her commercials anymore, then I'm gonna cry, but backwards, inside, deflated, hydrated, but dehydrated. Because the dragon from Shrek 2 was actually dragon from Shrek 1. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't see that though, because you have white sparkling teeth. Oh, what's the matter? You got something in your eye? And then, that's when it all broke loose. Morgan Freeman broke out the golden snitch, and he was like, "Ayo, son, let me tell you a story about when I was born. Because when I was born, Kool-Aid was invented. And when Kool-Aid was invented, the triangle was green."